MPP for akwakosi nkonya ye meeting eyi dia obedi omanim this coming 2028 election abusia eye hwan a omunyina kwa adwen krom nipa ba akọ de oso na omunya adwen omunyina pese omuto aba na omu Flagbearer no na omahunu se campaign ye start ni say enema bia enya ne ye de ibo say na mebisa se so mu start campaign na sesi ya ye nyina eti he ya ede ade no mu de bebo NDC achi aha ye greater one TV meso so don sabebo subscribe button ne so wa like wa comment na afi wa share no dofo bi enya bi ahwe kamia ye say previous years trend before ansana 2024 ye beto aba no ebusia campaign no NPP Flagbearership no o man to aba ntem and am say so ma ye papa ona bo Canada Japan no compare kon o hine Japan or the mritia obi na ye campaign nanso no margin Bawumia de twini mu mo bisa say aka akwayi nko ye ne campaign ntem anko betimi awe ni awo eno ne MPP fo ni bi age nkyre ebusia no ena mpanyimfo mu MPP mu nyina akwa adwen krom ebua se da bi ni mistake bia ye ne bi atwam ye ne saa bia enti omu susu se so mu ye eye Flagbearership no mu yi ni ntem ebeboa ama kyerɛ se nipa obedi omanim no aboa ama otimi ay campaign ntem eno no mu nyina akokohia mu enti wa pese wo ye na nde wo tirim na se wo de ato ho no ba nipa ya tete se ompese ombeko ni nyina ye sa de omudin no ebeba abesomo abusia no ena papa ba akọ owo ma ye ona bo Agyarko de o se ya mo kan dem ne mo nya adwene nya adwencha eno sa na ote ne ho ana asese enti ona bo Agyarko nko ade on ni MPP fo ni nyina ona bo Canada Japan fra Bawumia fra eni mpanyimfo akukuda mo MPP mo ka ho ba ona bo Agyarko nko ade oso madwenkyere no onfa nanso yesi ba akọ ti kura nko agina mienu so emnyanti no praye so kaboma emu uyin ba akwa na ebu ntiro maka abom tom ka bom pra no mubu ya mu ba uyi no ho de sika ntwa me betwa o eno ne empanyimfo be omuyi ye emu nti emu ni na wo se ye fa dodo na adwenkyere na kire se enche omu ba be yi Flagbearer no na abusia eye hwan ene hwan ene ekọ yenkotie mra ye wi a ye behunu nipa dodo ekọ Flagbearership for the MPP race.
Of them are calling for election of all positions with the exception of research and elections, which we are
NPP, NDC, the Christians, akko elections sa wo two Christians, akko elections sa wo meimu, obi anya campaign ti omo.
No.
And they even win the Zongo vote.
Yes.
NPP at every moment, NPP were not now.
Yeah.
And a Muslim on their ticket, and people still don't care. So, me honorable, I think going forward, NPP shouldn't pay attention to some of them. Look, obi anya Ghanaian. The constitution says which made the president and vice president should be a Ghanaian about 41 years and a sound mind person. And you know, I don't know.
Yeah.
So the
other one is what have triggered issues and people are, and that's why I was calling for calm in the party. And I want to read in our
send a momo proposal in the party. Thank you.
Yes, say all the proposals submitted to the amendment committee on the presidential primaries recommend that the party should conduct an early presidential primaries to elect the Flagbearer, considering the difficulties the party finds itself. Then let me jump and come to where it has become a bone of contention and people are talking about it. You see, they say that electing a Flagbearer now make it a potential the president of Ghana in the eyes of the international community. Our political opponent, the business community, the civil society, and then the general Ghanaians believe that if we let our Flagbearer enough, he gets the gravitas to carry the party along and make a necessary impact for the world of action. Say it me in Pakuni in Tema, a bit and I say, we receive on presidential primaries and calling on the party to conduct a presidential primaries first. That's the proposal we receive.
Okay.
You see, we should conduct the presidential primaries first.
Okay.
Till after having extended the electoral college for the presidential election.
Okay. So we should conduct the presidential primaries first after expanding the electoral college. So how do you expand the electoral college?
That's why I said, sir.
So you expand it by So it means that former MP or some put
all those things
them they are there. So now near any honor, the polling station, the
so when we
level.
expand it, we just do it.
So near any ho, the polling station and the electoral areas.
Yes.
But for the unit,
they are there.
They are there
we
already.
can just go to the Ministry of Local Government. We will get the list of all MNDCs from two. But with the Honorable Obiamo. It's an institution at the local government.
Yes.
Your own boss,
Honorable Damboche.
Damboche. It's an institution when it comes to electoral matters and of this party. So when we are able to get,
but if I will cry, all the issue directives, the constituency be and submitted all former DCs.
By the close of the day, all
former MPs.
Or say by the close of the day,
because my family constituency or career, you will 2 former MPs now. Honorable BDK Edu, Awet, and Honorable Damboche.
Ubami constituency, I'm the only person. Because CS Crab is late, Ukule Norte is late. I'm the only person.
And I
offer baby to sablook my way. In fact, me met me at I'm all the former MPs, the friend is in Greater Accra.
Offer former DC say in fact, who is also MP because now we are permanent of including the Propon and former DC, you know, for 4 time we call 8 years. We're free, honorable Edu Abuaje. So you the former DC, you're necessarily MP. So it means you're quite any former DC be out here.
So Obeto Aba
as MP.
As an MP. Who call baby said Tama West? Oh, you have not or she, but say Edu, Alosa Inca. Who call baby said Tama, your friend is saying Tama West, Tama East, only titles Global, Onope. Who call baby said Tama Central, your Hansen Norte and KB. Asa. Uba baby to say your friend is saying Crow. You have only Afoli. Uba baby to say your friend is saying Teshi Honum. You have Okoboy, any Aje near Aje
Soa.
Dabi honestly your friend Aje boy.
Okay.
Any friend is saying Gladys non Leashiti. Uba baby say Kole Klote. We have only Edumante. Uba baby say Odudu. We have only Nibi Aibonte. Uba baby to say Ablukma South. Yenibi. Uba Ablukma West, only Oslauso, Oslausu, Uba Ablukma Central, Eme, Amity, Uka Ablukma North, Kwamina Battles, Ukwe Usu Free, Shila Battles, Doapia. Uko baby to say English Amanfo, we have only Sabatete, and then so it is so simple.
Basically, and yet very difficult to get.
It is not difficult at all.
And yet difficult to
get.
It
is not difficult at all.
Okay, so but the problem, you know, so honorable, Adi Amodiba. Brofo na wakan mate say council ni some be polling station no December ana enu so proposal see so say congress and a conference accept it means a better polling station no December anya sa
yeah that's what we didn't give a date. Okay. But we don't have a calendar of the existing executives but we are enemy say the current polling station executive, their term of office ends in December this year.
Okay.
And then the constituency is known, I think, in March. I think the last batch of executives the national for which ends somewhere, I think, August or September.
Okay, that's next year.
Yes. Okay. But you see, some also argue, say, part in the Constitution, Article 13, it talks about the time I say the year friends say
presidential
election, or say not later than the next election, not two years, not later than the next election. It means that even we can have a presidential primary. You know why? Because the current police executives from time of office ends soon here.
Legitimate.
Yes, they have a right. And there's nowhere in the constitution
date for the presidential election is
determined by the National Council.
International Council share and nanui and so the
current people have the right.
They have the right.
There's nowhere in the constitution say current police executives can only elect parliamentary candidate or president candidate once in their office. No, there's nowhere in the constitution. There's nowhere in the constitution. So you have every right to say we are going to conduct police election, presidential primaries in November.
The difference is that the polling station to the national level, a mandatory 4-year term. Nti omo de ndie enso ya untimi sina na name.
Exactly.
But the presidential and parliamentary need you say National Council na entry date
betumi aye.
Enti National Council betumi aka say even sitting MPs kura no ochina ye koto aba parliamentary candidate. The National Council decided so be it.
Yes. Because in the constitution in Tana Oka, or say 30, or say you can National Council a certain date and venue. So National Council can say oh, now you choose a call. What can say Sunday I go to president primaries. Maybe a nomination. But the only challenge they want on the say
our time limit
to open nomination 6 months.
Close now, yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
That is why per the calculation you know, as I say, a BA 6 months, and all in fact we are even amend that portion as well.
Okay, the 6 months portion.
The 6 months, no, because sometimes we be sounds out 6 months to open nomination at the there. But Obika can say 2 months, Obi say 1 month, Obi say because parliamentary maybe 3 weeks, 2 weeks in there. So that's the argument of other people who say, or more to say no, or more time no end soon yet.
Okay.
And there's nowhere in the constitution that binds them from going to elect
one
Flagbearer.
I'm a legitimate executive.
And by the time another council so ash no so no 2 years because pushy we no so educate chire obi spec na ko Agyarko court or say within.
Okay. So a very illogical say obi be call for early congress. Not the same person no can say or prevent the current executives from voting in that early congress. You can't have early congress where I will prevent the current executives from voting.
Let me be honest with you. All the people who have decided to contest for the presidential primaries that appear before us, all of them, I can say we should elect our candidates as early as possible.
Okay,
all of them,
including
all of no, the exception of Ono.
Okay,
but Ono the argument they say time is bang, and how are we going by it? But all of them.
Okay, all right. Honorable Yabreno Asun, we cry.
But Nipa or no edit I don't want to mention the person. Ono can so you should say from this time up to March, they said to me.
They say to me. Okay. So what you say? Yes, you Juma Moye no. Asante Pacho Father Hawk, the Democrat newspaper no. Etusuna Honorable Ankasa who headline no. Now, me no in on that because there's a headline from the Hawk newspaper, and I think Oko social media so that is what people are saying. Say and only the intention behind this top down. So clearly, we have a top down approach.
No. So in fact, from yesterday, I've been getting calls. And I ask myself, where are you getting these things from? Because even the person that you who feel say, Kasamano no appear before the committee, no, is calling for early Congress. All of them.
Oh, and you know, and yes, Santo Saka. But okay, so basically, panic Bawumia camp, stress party rule to block Ken.
In what way?
They think say Niamodia Beya see to presidential and first no to favor Dr. Mahmoud.
In what way?
And to block other people.
In what way?
In
what way? Because you see, that is why I'm making this passionate appeal to a party in Pennyful. Anymore. You see, sometimes I see some of these people who make this kind of comments and say it's because they have gotten what they want in this party. Because Minimobi was sebi. When the party was struggling to come to power in 2016, he was nowhere to be found. But opportunity to become a minister or deputy minister, and then he jumped from one radio station to another and be saying all manner of things.
Honorable Chairman.
He said all manner of things. But when the party was struggling, where was he? Because he has gotten what he wants.
Honorable, those people, they be before I'm
telling you. So how am I going to block your friends like in Japan? Do you know who I'm going to vote for as a police station chairman? I don't be friend and say, look, also honorable. I saw your baby and I said, look, I've heard a lot of people. If you come and meet you, I'll even contest. You don't know. Until you rather come and join me. Because if you come and offer president, because me
parliament to be the president.
I said,
I qualify.
I call me Bruce Ukraine president 40. And me I don't 16th of July next month. 47. Until me qualify.
I didn't want to that. Oh, Ghanaian so. And I open a constitution.
Me and team for us here. Until I have every right to contest. But until I want to make this passionate, especially to those of us who speaks for the potential presidential aspirants. Let's desist from what we are doing to ourselves in the media and in the social media. And I mean, shall we get so I'll say a friend saying, say, Ubua, and I'll be here on the family. They should hold Bawumia and then call for response. I mean, all these things, it will not help us. It will not help us. What at all do we want? What at all are we fighting for? In the interest of the party, I want to beg all of us. Now, no, what did I kind of decline? I see Dr. Bawumia, a friend, I wish him a happy birthday.
Yes.
And that he's going to respond to his message. And that on only Bawumia any problem. Now, yeah, I agree with you. Yes, sir. And I think this should be a lesson to all of us who, in one way or the other, are supporting aspirants. Na yenjai because MY will can be aso. I mean, make kasa be so yen ya no kasa yi. Any baby be kano because nya ye be kano eno ena ye di be buyen for.
Yeah.
Nya bi mo kan ye in the opposition. Obi say oh, said John Mahama eba within 1 week.
Galamsey Bejai.
And then the whole executives of NDC are doing Galamsey.
Obi say Bahama charter plan and the vice charter plan may resign. And they are charter plan.
Obi say within a pen of a paper, you bet me with you see a friend is saying data at their mind. And then Omaka Manatu. Obi say oh, within your friend is saying 1 month in your friend's Mahama administration, there's nowhere I'll be quiet Galamsey. And then Galamsey air the hypocrisy of these people.
Honorable Medase, but you see, what can you say in a crap? Namum and penny for no soa. You who camera near Cassa, ye penkabum, me we so a pian corana cose munko diatem, so almost nine because Kukuru ya. Honorable Pa, what did you say? And penny for ye in a battery. So be as so serious. Say, Obe calling in Crawford to order. Now I'll be wayward, the Obe to lion. Oh, I can't do my.
I'm telling you,
Medase honorable. And the Pemini about friend too much keke Kim Patwa of my FM. I'm saying so much sprinter so baby. Good morning to you. So here. Obai umetia ufikufodia bankan. Umehehe mitia amantemsa. And the Pebia of Yamitia. Honorable Medase. You better when you say Brenne Brown. You say friend and come here frasi. Every here na one man. Ubi await you when Nibiano. But you so benya a proper understanding of issues are now a radio on social media. So at the end, a top down approach. Honorable any then because I see a crane the sort of crabba, I can't be finished. You can say, Eti, a far as Sienna cranny, a fast sort of crane, we are near 15. Now, a boa party now. Honorable Ebenezer Nati, a former NP Ablikuma Central and then member of the NPP Constitutional Review Committee, chaired by Honorable Frank Davis, and I'm pay no Eddie and Como. Ora Chris Joku, manager Medase pass, also ne Homodin Alpha, if for time kakra, any team Nina Yedamasi.
Enti abusia enti ayenya ne said Dr. Yawaduchim. No yabosomche former member of parliament. That's here. Member of parliament, right? Yeah. No, a former education minister, the man, Nana Kufuado, Memuno. Aha. Or no, or unity. Yanyan in TS or those where unity as a walk or jersey. As I'm na you. Yenina, you could be in the me certificate name no Jankamako yebi. And I know on after so Dr. Alaji Mahmoud Bawumia, Kawanan and Kawas and go almost think was it. Or your president, and Yama, so Ghana force it, dear Kufuado, into war. Yama only niche Nampo Mama Bawumia. Mabawumia only had your campaign in our too. Or no so better in Itafe, or never or compare Canada Japan, or no so every time or the end campaign on Sibako. That's what I could too. Or Bako and answer one call. When Antia no drop your comments in the comment section, while like video, I feel share not of phobia me share. What didn't share what honey say so Mukon in time ye. anaasɛ ɔmo ntwɛn a na nka ndisifoɔ nyinyi ansa no makɔ. Will it change anything? Because this system no ɛwɛke anaa me na mehu ne saa. Abusua no ne yɛ m'adwenkyerɛ na so da adwenkyerɛ na gu ɔde ama yɛ na n'adwoa ɛna ɛde bɛsom.